Found your note on the old oak table, shaking hands trying to read what I'm able. Your words were soft but the meaning tore, a quiet goodbye I couldn't ignore. Beside it sat a glass you left behind, with whiskey stains like a troubled mind. I traced the circles where your tears once fell, a final story too heavy to tell. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, blurring lines of the love you wrote. You slipped away like the setting sun, leaving shadows where we'd begun. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note are the last thing your heart spoke.
Your boots still sit by the kitchen door, like they're waiting for footsteps that come no more. I poured a drink just to feel you near, but the silence burned louder than the fear.
Every sip echoes what you couldn't say, bitter truth that won't fade away. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, a smudged confession you tried to float. I read it twice but the pain stayed clear. You were leaving long before you disappeared. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, still haunt each word you wrote. Maybe love dies slow like a bottle drain, one drop at a time till nothing remains. And though your note still shakes my soul, I'm learning to live with what I can't control. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, fading now like a forgotten quote. If healing's waiting down the dusty road, I'll walk it lighter as the truth unloads. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note are the last tears you ever wrote. Morning light crawls across the dash, your empty seat feels colder than the past. A feather drifts from the old dream catcher, like it finally gave up holding us together.
I grip the wheel as the truth unfolds.
Some goodbyes cut deeper than the stories told.
Falling feathers on the
gone far away. Radio static hums your favorite tune. I turn it off, but it haunts the room. The miles stretch along like a bitter confession. Each sound reminds me of our unfinished lesson. I chase the wind, but it won't rewind. Lord knows I'd turn back if I had the time.
Your voice still hangs like smoke in the air, a ghost I feel but can't repair. Falling feathers on the highway,
Whispering secrets we let slip away.
your goodbye hit harder than any heartbreak, like thunder rolling after the ground shakes.
Falling feathers on the highway. You loved me once, or so they say. Maybe someday I'll learn to let go.
Stop tracing shadows in the undertow. But
Tonight I'm lost between what was and what ain't. Driving through memories I'm too tired to leave. Falling feathers on the highway, marking every mile since you couldn't stay.
if healing's hiding past the next sunrise, I'll follow the road until my heart complies.
Falling feathers on the highway, drifting further day by day.
Down by the river where the willow leans, we carved our names like two stubborn dreams. The water shimmered with your soft smile, a promise whispered to last a while. The seasons changed and so did you. Now the willow bows like it's somehow new.
Where the willow learned to cry is the place I'm standing, asking why. Your love left quiet like a fading sky, leaving teardrops where our roots used to lie. Where the willow learned to cry is where our last goodbye still sighs. Your footprints linger in the river mud, like fading echoes of a summer flood. I touch the bark where your fingers traced, trying to feel the love time has erased. The wind hums low like a memory's tune, carrying hints of a heartbreak week.
I called your name through the drifting leaves, but the branches only whispered their grief. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I watched our future die. The river kept flowing, but I stayed behind, lost in the bend where you slipped my mind. Where the willow learned to cry, I still hear your lullaby.
Maybe love bends just like the tree, strong enough to break, too soft to flee.
And though our vows wash down the stream,
I hold the ghost of a half-lived dream.
where the willow learned to cry, I lay my heart down, let the sorrow fly. If healing blooms under open sky, I'll meet the dawn with a tearless sigh. Where the willow learned to cry, I whisper one last try. The screen door creaked like it knew the truth. Storm clouds rolling over me and you. You held your jacket tight against the wind, like you already knew how this night would end. Bare feet on the boards where we used to sway. Now I'm standing in the silence you carried away. Last kiss on the front porch, where love once sparked like a lightning torch. Your tears fell fast, but your mind was made. You walked off slow as the memory stayed. Last kiss on the front porch, still echoing in every word you never said.
The porch light flickers like it's calling you home, but shadows pretend that I'm not alone. Your sweater's hanging where you left it last June. Smells like summer and a half-finished tune.
I trace the railing where your fingers trail,
Trying to hold on to a love that already sailed. I hear your voice in the soft night rain, a whisper telling me to let go of the pain. Last kiss still burns like a fading torch. Maybe someday the boards won't creak your name, and the dust won't carry that familiar flame. But tonight I'm stuck at the place you turn, trying to live in a lesson never learned. Last kiss on the front porch, your goodbye carved deep in the grain's contour. I'll leave the light on even though you won't return. Some fires die slow, some memories burn. Last kiss on the front porch, still holding on a little more than I should. I found your note on the old oak table, shaking hands, trying to read what I'm able. Your words are soft, but the meaning tore. A quiet goodbye I couldn't ignore. Beside it sat a glass you left behind, with whiskey stains like a troubled mind. I traced the circles where your tears once fell, a final story too heavy to tell. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, blurring lines of the love you wrote. You slipped away like the setting sun, leaving shadows where we'd begun. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note are the last thing your heart spoke.
Books still sit by the kitchen door, like they're waiting for footsteps that come no more. I poured a drink just to feel you near,
But the silence burned louder than the fear. Every sip echoes what you couldn't say, a bitter truth that won't fade away. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, a smashed confession you tried to flow. I read it twice, but the paint stayed clear. You were leaving long before you disappeared. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, still haunt each word you wrote. love dies slow, like a bottle drained, one drop at a time till nothing remains. Though your note still shakes my soul, I'm learning to live with what I can't control. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, fading now like a forgotten quote. If healing's waiting down the dusty road, I'll walk it lighter as the truth unloads. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note are the last tears you ever wrote.
Roses wilting on the windowsill, petals falling like a love gone still. You left them there the night you walked away, a quiet symbol of a heart's decay. I keep staring at the fading red, wondering which promise turned cold instead. Every bloom that used to shine bright now crumbles softly in the pale moonlight. Roses wilting on the windowsill, echoes of the love we couldn't feel. The fragrance gone, the color drained, like every truth our hearts restrained. Roses wilting on the windowsill. Tell me why love grows still.
Is cracked like the words we said, splitting down the middle where we once tread. Sunlight tries to warm what's left, but even morning feels a bit bereft. I water them though I know they're done, just like hoping you'll still be the one. Roses are wilting on the windowsill. Time moves on, but the pain stands still. I trace the glass where your hand once lay, trying to hold what's slipping away. Roses are wilting on the windowsill. Shadow love I can't rebuild.
still. The rain came early on the old barn roof, tapping out truths we tried to stay aloof. You leaned on the door with a trembling sigh, saying love ain't something we can justify. Your eyes shine bright like a stubborn flame, even as you whispered you weren't the same.
And I felt the storm inside you rise, breaking like thunder behind your eyes.
Rain fall on the old barn roof, drowning out promises we couldn't prove. Your silhouette fading in the silver gloom, leaving echoes in this hollow room. Rain fall on the old barn roof, crashing like the end of you.
The hay still smells like our summer nights, warm and golden under string light heights. Now every bale feels heavy with regret, holding secrets neither one of us forget.
Your warmth slips by like a passing train, gone before I even learned your pain. Rain fall on the old barn roof, every drop a reminder of the truth. You walked away slow, but the hurt fell fast, like lightning striking through our past. Rain fall on the old barn roof, where I still search for proof.
If love's a season, ours fell too soon, turning red leaves back into June.
But now I'm stuck in this endless night, listening for footsteps that won't reunite. Rain fall on the old barn roof, washing away what once was bulletproof. Maybe someday the sun breaks through, but tonight I'm missing every side of you. Rain fall on the old barn roof, still echoing the truth.
shadows hanging low on Cedar Lane. Silver shadows drawing your name. You stood quiet with your hands tucked tight, like you were holding back the end of the night. The gravel sighed under your restless boots, as if it knew our love had lost its roots. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, taking with it everything we tried to sustain. Love slipped soft like a runaway train, leaving me alone with the echo of your name. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but your goodbye still remains. The old mailbox still leans to the right, where we carved our initials one autumn night. Now those letters look like lies we told, weathered by the wind, worn out and cold. I walk the path where your laughter stayed. Now it's silent like the choices we made. I reach for you in a memory's glow, but even dreams know when it's time to let go. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, dragging the last of our warmth down the drain. Your shadow leaves like a falling chain, breaking piece by piece with lingering pain. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, and I'm calling your name in vain. Maybe someday I'll walk this road without the weight of the love we owe. But tonight the moon feels cruel and bare, shining on a heart you no longer share. But the memories stay like an old blood stain. If healing waits beyond this plane, I'll chase the dawn till I'm whole again. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, goodbye that forever stays. Lamp flickers on this old pine disc, ink smudged with the things I never confessed. Your chair still turned like you might come back, but all that's left's a quiet house and a heart off track. I pour one more shot just to chase the truth. Every goodbye burns deeper when it comes from you. I write your name, but the page stays cold, like the words we lost and the hands we used to hold.
Whiskey letters at midnight, spilling all the things I couldn't say in the daylight. Every tear hits the paper like a fist fight, and I'm losing sleep while losing you in plain sight.
Whiskey letters at midnight, trying to make the wrong feel right. I keep stumbling through memories on the floor. Your perfume echoes behind every door. The moon hangs heavy like a forgotten vow. I'm learning how to breathe without you now. But every sip pulls me back to your flame. I can't outrun a love that still knows my name.
Whiskey letters at midnight, pouring out the moments that I won't rewrite. These hurting words, they cut like brake lights, bright and blinding as you fade into the night. Whiskey letters at midnight,
still holding on too tight. Maybe someday the bottle runs dry and the past stops knocking at my door at night. But until then I'll keep carving your truth in shaky lines meant only for you. Whiskey letters at midnight, a fragile prayer drifting out of sight. Maybe tomorrow I'll put the pen down right, but tonight your memory keeps the candle bright. Whiskey letters at midnight, my last goodbye. I'll never write. Found your notes in a dusty drawer, folded tight like they were hiding more. Your handwriting shook like a restless breeze, words trembling with the truth. You couldn't speak to me. The ink had faded, but the hurt stayed strong. Echoes of a love that couldn't last long.
I held each page like a fragile bone, afraid it'd break like the nights we spent alone.
Letters lost in a dusty drawer. Your silent goodbyes I kept ignoring before. Every tear-stained line feels like a closing door, and I'm left reading what you couldn't say anymore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, cut deeper than they ever did before. Your perfume lingers on the paper's edge, a ghost of promises we couldn't wedge. I trace the curves of every word you wrote, feel the weight of sorrow in each trembling note.
The past keeps calling, but I can't reply. You can't hold someone who's chosen goodbye.
Letters lost in a dusty drawer, a map of memories I still explore. But every page leads to a heart that's sore, and every truth stings a little bit more. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, leaving me on this hardwood floor.
Maybe someday I'll pack them away, let the wind steal what I couldn't say. But tonight they're all I'm clinging to, broken lines from the version of you I knew. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, I'll close it slow like I'm shutting a war. If healing's hiding where the page is torn, I'll read them once, then nevermore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, now they're yours no more.
The moon was hanging low on Cedar Lane, silver shadows drawing your name. You stood quiet with your hands tucked tight, like you were holding back the end of the night. The gravel side under your restless boots, as if we knew our love had lost its roots. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane,
stain. Love slips off like a runaway train, leaving me alone with the echo of your name. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane,
but your goodbye still remains.
The old mailbox still leans to the right, where we carved our initials one autumn night.
Now those letters look like lies we told, weathered by the wind, worn out and cold. I walk the path where your laughter stayed. Now it's silent like the choices we made. I reached for you in a memory's glow, but even dreams know when it's time to let go.
Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, dragging the last of our warmth down the drain. Your shadow leaves like a falling chain, breaking piece by piece with lingering pain. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane,
And I'm calling your name in vain.
maybe someday I'll walk this road without the weight of the love we owe. But tonight the moon feels cruel and bare, shining on a heart you no longer share. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but the memories stay like an old blood stain. If healing waits beyond this plane, I'll chase the dawn till I'm whole again. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane,
Goodbye that forever stains. I drove past the road where we fell apart. The wind cut sharp like a broken heart. You stood there quiet by the old fence line, trying to speak but running out of time. Your eyes said everything your lips could hide, but love was leaving and you couldn't stay inside.
still feel the moment your fingers slipped, like the world falls on a sinking ship.
On the road where we fell apart, I left a piece of my trembling heart. Your goodbye shook like thunder start, breaking love down to scattered parts. On the road where we fell apart, I
Still hear your echo in the dark.
knuckle crunches like your final words, soft as whispers, sharp as hers. Sunset bled on your fading silhouette, painting the truth in a shade of regret. I said I'll wait, but silence stayed, a lonely promise that slowly frayed. On the road where we fell apart, your shadow walked off with my heart. I keep returning though I know it's done, chasing ghosts of a love long gone. On the road where we fell apart, time carved sorrow like a mark. Yours took the sunshine out of my night. And though the road is long moved on, my soul is parked where we went wrong.
On the road where we fell apart, whisper prayers to a stubborn heart. If healing's waiting down the line, I'll find it when the stars align. But on the road where we fell apart,
I'll always feel where you left your mark. Dust rising in the evening sun, your tail lights fading as you run. I stood there with an empty hand, love slipping through me like desert sand. Every mile you drive feels like a memory torn, a goodbye whispered from the day we were born. I called your name into the quiet blue, but echoes don't answer the way you used to. I lay on the gravel road where our promises cracked under the load. I still hear your laugh in the wind that blows, and I'm losing you in the place we once called home. Heartache on the gravel road where I stand alone.
I walk the fence line where you used to lean, footprints fading from the life we dreamed.
The night falls heavy on this broken town. Your ghost rides shotgun every time I break down.
Heartache on the gravel road, dust on my boots from the weight of what I know.
Your shadow dances where the wildflowers grow, and I'm tracing love in the lines the tide stole. Heartache on the gravel road, still won't let me go. Maybe someday these wounds turn to maps, guiding me forward, pulling me back.
But tonight I'm stuck where your goodbye stayed,
Counting stars like all the plans we made. Heartache on the gravel road, I keep driving slow so the memories don't explode.
if healing's somewhere past this bend in the cold.
And Lord, lead me on, but keep her story told. Heartache on the gravel road, I'll carry it home.
Footsteps froze in the winter dust, leading away from the love we trust. I watched you fade under pale gray skies, a quiet storm in your tear-stained eyes. The wind blew soft, but the truth hit hard. You were walking away from our backyard. I reached out once, but my voice was thin. Some goodbyes echo deeper than they begin. Footsteps in the winter dust, marking where we broke, where we lost our rust. The cold still holds your lingering trace, a memory carved in an empty place. Footsteps in the winter dust, where love turned into rust. Your jacket's hanging where you left it last, smelling faintly of our fragile past. I tried to follow where your shadow led, but every trail ends where the heart's gone dead. Snow keeps falling on the silent ground, covering the truth of what we found. Footsteps in the winter dust, a fading trail I can't adjust. The night grows darker without your light, and a fight. Footsteps in the winter dust are traces I can't trust. Maybe someday when the thaw breaks through, I'll find a way to walk past you. But winter lingers on old goodbyes, and healing hides where the memory lies. Footsteps in the winter dust, but I won't break beneath the gust. When springtime calls and the cold turns warm, I'll rise again from the quiet storm. Footsteps in the winter dust, drifting away, as all things must. Found your notes in a dusty drawer, folded tight like they were hiding more. Your handwriting shook like a restless breeze, words trembling with the truth you couldn't speak to me. The ink had faded, but the hurt stayed strong. Echoes of a love that couldn't last long. I held each page like a fragile bone, afraid it'd break like the nights we spent alone. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, your silent goodbyes I kept ignoring before. Every tear-stained line feels like a closing door, and I'm left reading what you couldn't say anymore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, cut deeper than they ever did before. Your perfume lingers on the paper's edge, a ghost of promises we couldn't wedge. I trace the curves of every word you wrote, feel the weight of sorrow in each trembling note. The past keeps calling, but I can't reply. You can't hold someone who's chosen goodbye. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, a map of memories I still explore. But every page leads to a heart that's sore, and every truth stings a little bit more. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, leaving me on this hardwood floor. Maybe someday I'll pack them away, let the wind steal what I couldn't say. But tonight they're all I'm clinging to, broken lines from the version of you I knew. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, I'll close it slow like I'm shutting a war. If healing's hiding where the page is torn, I'll read them once, then never